So we're here on AFCRDTV. The final score at Hayden Road, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Royston Town 1. And the star of the show, the man of the match, Jack Ashton. Jacko, that was a well-earned point today, I thought, for Diamonds.
Yeah, it was a well-earned point, yeah. It was a massive shift from the lads. It was always going to be like that when you play Royston. It's just who's going to work hard and battle the hardest. And I think we more than matched them with that, if not more. And it was just really unfortunate that we couldn't get the win today.
We had a tough loss a week ago, of course, we know. So how did practice go this past week on Tuesday and Thursday?
Yeah, same as always, really. Training doesn't change. It's intense. Tuesday nights, if we haven't got a game, is intense. Plenty of hard work. Thursday nights, we tend to work on a bit of shape and a bit of how we're going to play on the Saturday. So yeah, training was perfect.
Were you happy with the shape today? I believe it was a 4-4-2.
Yeah, I think it worked. It's again, shape doesn't really matter. All that matters really to us is if everyone's doing their job and everyone's putting a shift in. Like, shapes are just numbers really, but I think it worked, and I think everyone did put a shift in. So yeah, I think it worked today.
Well, very good. I hate to be pessimistic, but you had to be disappointed at halftime, trailing 1-0, giving up a goal by Bateman in the 45th minute.
Yeah, everyone was disappointed because we were on top, we thought. And to give away a goal how we did, it was a little bit sloppy from us, and we knew that. We had a few words at half time, and I think the reaction we got was very good, and we was unfortunate not to get the win today when Brian hit the post.
Well, that's right, Jack. Peaksy must have given the lads a big pep talk at halftime, because you came out flying in the second half, much brighter. And we did get an equalizer in the 54th minute, a header by AC, Alex Collard.
Yeah, set pieces is something we've been working on a lot. And what a header it was. So, sorry.
Well, very good. So, and like you mentioned, I believe it was like in the 80th minute, Brian Dove, looked like he's going to have a game winner, but darn it, went off the post. It was a heck of a shot.
It was a great build-up as well. It's come from us defending well. We've worked at the pitch. I think it's gone into Jack Bowen. He's laid it off, and Brian's just cut across it and hit the post, unfortunately.
Well, at least we do get a point out of the match, a 1-1 draw. It's a quick turnaround, though. You've only got 48 hours. We played Monday night against
another one. Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago it was the same, obviously, with the bank holiday Monday game. So yeah, it's we just got to prepare right over the next couple of days and try and go and get 3 points on Monday, and then it's a good weekend for us.
Exactly. Well, all right, Jack, keep up the good work. Well done. Cheers.
Cheers, Bruce.
Next up on AFCRDTV is the manager, Andy Peaks. Peaksy, a well-earned point for Diamonds today, finishing in a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I think it was a hard-earned point, I would say that, against a decent Royston team. We knew that. They were everything I thought they would be. Very physical, very strong, quite direct. And I thought we coped with it really well for the majority of the game.
I'll ask you the same question I asked the man of the match, Jack Ashton. How did practice go this past week after a tough loss in the FA Cup?
Yeah, no, it was a tough week. We trained twice. The spirits were still good. And as I said, not going on about last week, but I said if you play like you did last week, most weeks of the season, you're going to win games of football. We just didn't quite do it in the final third. So there was plenty of belief. Training was good. There was a good spirit in the camp still. So that was never going to be a problem. It was just important we bounced back today. And to be fair, at half time, it was a bit of a whammy for them to score right on half time.
For your starting lineup today, where was Liam Dolman?
Yeah, Liam's got a bad ankle really. He had it a couple of weeks ago. He played last week because obviously Jack was suspended, so he went through the pain barrier and still played well. But it makes sense for us to rest him when we can.
Sure.
And you know, we've got a good enough squad for even someone like Liam Dolman. You can leave him out occasionally and still have a good team, and that's exactly what I want.
Well, we wish Billy the best to come back hopefully next game or two. And then a late scratch, apparently Sam Johnson had to fill in for Nat Gosnell-Tyler.
Yeah, Nat hurt his knee in the warm-up. He wasn't sure, so it was better to change it before the kick-off and not waste a sub. He could feel his knee, so he wasn't right. So again, Sam's waiting his chance. It was a good opportunity for him to come. It didn't particularly weaken us, you know. It's all about the squad. So that wasn't a massive problem. Obviously not ideal planning, but yeah, not a problem.
And then the first half was more or less a stalemate until, like you just said, a whammy in the 45th minute.
I thought we had the better chances in the first half. I'm being honest. Shanks had one he should have scored. You know, an informed Shanks would have scored. I thought his general game was much better again this week, but he needs a goal. He knows that. When he's on fire, he scores that. And then for them to score really with their first proper attack, they had very clever, very good header, but we were disappointed with it defensively.
Well, we certainly didn't want a replay of last week to lose 1-0, and Diamonds played a great second half, much brighter, and resulting in an equaliser. Yeah. 54th minute, Alex Collard.
Yeah, what I said to them at half time is they looked really down on themselves because what had happened. I said, just go and put a shift in, go and enjoy the game, go and keep the belief. and we'll get chances, and we did. And yeah, I was delighted for Alex to score the goal, set piece routine, great header, and it set it up for a good last half an hour.
And an excellent chance in about the 80th minute, Ryan Dove. That looked like, for all intents and purposes, was going into the net and off the post.
Yeah, I think he probably struck it too well. It was a great strike. I thought again he put a real good shift in today. He's won real chance on goal. He's at a screamer that when things are going for you, that hits the post and goes in. It didn't. It come back out. And then we had to dig deep the last 5 minutes because they put us under a lot of pressure. We had to put some blocks in, and I think you walk away with it. I know we're the home team, but sometimes you have to say it's a good point.
So I believe the team now in league play has played 7 games, 4 wins, only 1 loss, a couple of draws now. So 3 more games will be at the 10-game threshold. You like to take sort of a look at the team after 10 games.
12.
Right? Or 12 games now. You're extending it by 2 games. But at any rate, like I said, a well-earned point today and a quick turnaround, though. Hitchin Town Monday evening.
Yeah, I've just said it now. It's a good point today, but we have to make sure we pick something up on Monday night now. That's against Hitchin. They've had a good result today against Banbury. We're top. So
that's their first win of the season.
I think it was a draw.
A draw? Oh, they only drew.
I've only had a real
we'll check that later.
But what it says is that there's no easy games in this. We've known that from the time we've been here. There's no easy games. If you don't acquit yourself right from the start, you don't win games of football. So it's a quick turnaround. It's important the boys look after themselves now, and they need to let me know because we had a few walking wounded at the end. We put a team out on Monday night ready to go and get 3 points.
All right, well done today, Andy. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.